So, the inevitable episode 6. This took a lot longer than expected. So sorry for the massive wait. I am recording this in VideoTube, so there's at least something on screen, because otherwise there'd be a black screen. So, sorry. But this video is literally just to explain, future plans. Sorry if you're hearing anything in the background, it is very windy today. So, what's the deal with this channel, and why does it take so long for videos to be released? Well, the purpose for this channel is to, host things that my original channel was gonna do. XP Studios, originally named Xer Prime. It was going to be my everything channel. I do my music, I do gaming videos, I do anything I ever wanted. But as I grew older, things started to change, and I realized I'd probably be better off separating everything into different channels and identities. And so XP Studios came, and then everything split off. Once I had made the name change, I knew that XP Studios would be a brand, and not my personal identity. And so I couldn't really do much personal adventures with it. A year or two later, XP Music came along, where I could post my music projects and eventually release music. And around this time last year, as of recording this, I had made this channel. I hadn't posted anything, but I had made this channel as the possible personal channel. And so, after figuring out the name, who I want to be, I started to develop videos for it in a style that I hadn't never done before. Because, after all, I hadn't really used my voice in so much time. Long periods of being online, and no one knew my voice unless they were on Twitch or on the live streams that I really did on YouTube. And so, going back to personal gaming stuff and these types of recordings was just like a return to form. While it's definitely different than it used to be, it just shows how better I've gotten. And while this video is going to be simplistic edited, because I need to rush this thing out, otherwise people are going to question how long I'm going to take to episode for this, I just want to thank those that have helped me on my journey. My family knows that I do this, even though they'd rather I spend time doing other things. So, if you guys are watching, thank you for supporting me. My friends, help me out with this stuff, allow for funny interactions to happen during recording sessions. My most previous recording session that I've done was a Guess Who game. Where we all cloned each other's avatars and had one of us try and guess who the real person is via the movements and our speech. We had to change our names in that game as well, so that would be identical. So that was funny, and I can't wait for everyone else to see that happen. One of the other things that I want to mention is that this is, totally unscripted. I'm literally going off of, oh, that's Java. You don't need to see Java. I'm gonna leave that in for funny. One of the other things I want to mention is that this is totally unscripted, so, I'm just going off of my own, personal ideas at the moment. And, the reason I've had a massive delay in all this stuff is personal matters. Sometimes it can be, I just get busy with, my life, because I've got things to do. I'm not doing this full-time after all, because I can't get paid for it, It's only once I start getting paid for doing this that I might consider doing it full-time. Probably only part-time though, And the other thing is matters with family and friends. A bunch of my family members have been having their final time here, and a bunch of my friends nearly lose their final time. Don't know why I'm saying that, because I'm not even monetized. But you get the thing. So I've been off on many trips and breaks to, mourn for the losses of those people, and, to have breaks to just reset my mind, because I'm not the only one that gets impacted by this as well. It's like my entire lot of family and friends. We all tend to know each other, and so when one of them, gets in this serious matter, it's kind of a common thing for our soul to just sit down and think. And for me, it was to have a break from online, stop editing, and focus on my family. And while I should do that regardless, these times just make me forget about editing these projects. Because there's lots of things that I want to do. And while I might be young, that also means that I only have a few set of years to get these things started. Otherwise, they're never going to happen. But I'm still young, and so I've still got to figure out what I want to do with my life. And, well, I know that I want to have a career in music. But the question is, would I even be known well enough for that to become a good career choice? What other option would I have to have as a backup? What do I do when the thing I want to do is not possible? These are things I have to think about when running this channel. Running the other channels, running online media, having music, film projects, making sure I'm up to date with my friends. All of this stuff I have to think about while also caring about my own personal life. What do I want? And all of that takes time. These videos will take time. And while I'm going to be rushing out this one as quick as I possibly can so you can see it and understand, that doesn't mean the other ones are going to get rushed out as quickly. The reason my first video was rushed out is because I had a backlog of all this stuff and I didn't know what to do with it. And so I just shoved it into a video editor and did my best. This channel probably will flop, and I might abandon it. Or it'll turn into the most biggest thing I possibly could have imagined. I won't know, but I hope those who watch this join me on the journey. All I have to say is thank you for waiting, and if you want to, just a simple comment saying how thankful you are or something would be real nice. I'll do my best to respond to those as best I can, but I can't promise that I'll be getting to you immediately. Whether it be my friends in DMs or through the comments, the same applies to you. I might not be able to get to your message as quick as possible, because my life is now starting to get busy again, and I won't have much time to hang out. Thank you for watching.